Hello, beloveds, and welcome to this message with Archangel Michael. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a priestess. If you're new here, welcome, beloveds. And those of you guys returning, welcome back. Okay, so I was just moving my decks around and because I'm working, so I was like feeling out which decks I feel called to and right? And I picked up the Divine Masters Oracle by Kyle Gray, and my higher self guided me to open and split the deck. And so I split the deck, and it split on Archangel Michael. And the message says, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Okay. All right. And I keep hearing like the wall, you feel like maybe the walls have been closing in, like you feel like, there's, with the eclipse portal that we've been moving through and just everything. And, there's so much clearing of things and subconscious things bubbling up, right? So what I'm specifically getting is like old wounds being triggered, like where oh, I've overcome this, oh, I've healed this, right? So I'm getting a lot of fear around lack. Okay, so it could be like triggers of lack mentality and patterns that are resurfacing, or things have happened in your 3D world or whatever that maybe triggers these old, patterns and wounds. So it's like, better. Like you've learned these lessons, better, right? Like, how to manifest, that, there's infinite abundance in this universe and in this world. Like, these things, but the old programming, the old triggers, wounds, thought patterns, I feel like that stuff has been triggered. Like it, even for me, you guys, like just over the last few days, like, I had my mail stolen from my mailbox, and, out where I live, like on our community, like Facebook pages and stuff, I've seen this happening to other people, you know what I mean? So it just is what it is, you know what I mean? I have to take it with a grain of salt, you know what I mean? But so that triggered for me some old wounds, you know what I mean? Like just different stuff, right? So, that's just like one example, I'm not saying that's like what's happening to you guys, but it's like things might happen, and it's like a moment where, you have, what's it called? Not discernment. You have the free will choice, right? You have the free will choice to go, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out, oh my gosh, not this again, or oh my gosh, whatever it is that's going on. Okay. So Archangel Michael is the archangel he's the warrior. He's a protector. He's fierce. Like when you're connecting with Archangel Michael, when he's with you, when you're working with him and calling him in for protection and this and that, it's a very fierce warrior. It's an angelic warrior energy. It's a very strong frequency in that regard. Okay. So the message is just very clear. Like the card said, it's self-explainable, right? Like you're safe. It's good. Like, okay. Like you might feel like things have been crumbling, or you've been extra tested, right? But we will always be super tested, and people will project and be triggered, and and it can feel very intense at times. And it's usually when we are going through a massive quantum leap, like things in our life are about to change. I'm hearing drastically, manifestations are coming in. So that's why it's like surrender all of your concerns and allow these miracles to occur. So literally Archangel Michael is saying, yeah, there's miraculous energy, 444. See, the angels are with us, you guys, right? They are with you, okay? Your spirit guides are with you, okay? But I'm specifically getting that. There's a lot of triggering and wound, things like that around lack, fear, you know, 3D material realm, like you're worried about certain things, okay? Like, I don't know what it is. I'm reading for thousands of people, so it's going to be different for everyone, but you are safe, okay? Your angels stand close, all right? So I feel like, I don't know, let's get a couple more cards. Let's get 2 more cards from the Divine Masters. Okay, like I'm talking to very powerful souls, very, you know, it's really like, you know, you came here with like really intense, difficult karmic lessons and karma. Some souls came and took on extra karma for the highest and greatest good of all, like, you know, so it is intense. It is intense. And like through the eclipses and everything that's been happening, it's like the silver lining and the breakthrough energy, and, you know, like a new day is dawning in your life. But first, you know, you have to clear a lot of the shadow. You have to, you know, and there's a lot of like, you know, where the universe is testing us, or, you know, like that, like something happens, triggers an old wound. And like I said, it's like your free will choice of, okay, I've learned the lesson here. I'm not going to let this freak me out, or I'm not going to let this get to me. I'm not going to let this lower my vibration. You know, I know that I am an infinite being of source. I know, you know, that my thoughts become things. Like, it's like all the things. Okay. So, all right. So you're good. You're good. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Kali Ma. Yes, 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 yes. Kali Ma is so freaking fierce. And she is someone who cannot, like, she comes in and she's like, she demolishes like the injustices and things like that. So like when you're moving through shadow, or, you know, when you're experiencing injustices, like just things like that, right? Kali Ma is so fierce, and literally her message says facing fear. The red hibiscus flower, I love, love, love. I had my mom pick up a whole like bag of fresh hibiscus flowers because I love hibiscus tea. But Kali Ma is connected to the hibiscus. So I don't know. I'm actually seeing like hibiscus, like flowers, like tattoos. So that could be a confirmation for some of you guys. But it literally, I just said like these things can happen, right? Well, because it's like you're in the process of this huge quantum leap. Like you've quantum leapt, okay, through your healing, through your initiations, through your lessons. And that's why, you know, recently or in the recent past, or, you know, like you feel like those walls are closing in. You feel like you're like at the end of some kind of rope here, you know, it's like, I've done so much work, like what the F, you know? And so it's like literally like they're coming through and they're saying, look at major spiritual changes are unfolding for you. Yep. This is your chance to soar. Like, this is like you're going to be flying so high. This is your chance to soar. This is your moment of, you know, trust and leap of faith and having faith. Okay. So, you know, if there's certain things that, you know, trigger fear, then why does the fear come up? It's time for me to face this. It's time for me to go deeper. It's time for me to connect with this. You know, because the same, right, we will keep experiencing the same kind of things if we, you know, right, if we need to heal it or whatever the case is, right? So anyways, literally major spiritual changes are unfolding for you, okay? Let's get one more. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Kali. All right, like, Kali Ma and Archangel Michael are like, hey, like, don't let, you know, don't let the things that like you're moving through, like, don't let it like bring you down. Don't let it lower your vibration. It is not easy, and these journeys are not for the faint of heart, right? You know, like to continue like ascending and working, you know, on this journey and, you know, healing and everything, you know, like it's intense, you guys, and it has been intense with the eclipses. Okay, so we have Mercury. Mercury's been in a retrograde. I mean, Mercury is in retrograde right now. So there you go. Okay, so Mercury, it says open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Face your fear. This is your chance to soar. You are safe. Your angels stand close. Surrender all of your worries, your fears, your concerns. Clearly be open and communicate to your spiritual guides right now as well. But get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Okay. This could also be, you know, maybe people connected to you who, I don't know, there could be some kind of communication, you know, coming in different forms for you, like by open communication. And then you have Lord Ganesh. Lord Ganesh is literally, look at, he speaks of infinite abundance, which is what I just said, you guys, right? All of the infinite energy and the abundance, and you know, like it's the false matrix, the material 3D realm, that we get so hooked on, or hung up on, I should say. We get so hung up on it, right? You know, like your car breaks down and then it sends you into this, maybe it triggers like old patterns and fear wounds and things like that, where it's like, oh my gosh, da, 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 you know, I have to spend this much money and and oh my God, you know, like, and that's just an example. But it's like they're bringing forth the message of, you know, like it's good, like whatever's going on, like you're safe. Everything is happening for us, right? Okay, so Lord Ganesh is also the remover of obstacles. Okay, so I love Lord Ganesh. All these energies, like when I feel obstacles or I feel like blocked or whatever, like I will work with Archangel Michael, I will work with Kali, I will work with Lord Ganesh, remover of obstacles and bringer of infinite abundance, like, you know, and they always help. They always are there to help us, right? So obstacles are being removed, okay? Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Your angels are with you. Kali is with you, okay? Mercury energy, Mercury is with you. Lord Ganesh is with you, removing obstacles, clearing your path. And all we have to do is trust, right? Okay, like just surrender and trust. And like Archangel Michael says, surrender your concerns and allow these miracles and infinite abundance and, you know, whatever it is coming through to you, okay? You could also be getting a lot of like open, clear communication, you know, because your channels are opening, your connection to source is stronger, and your higher self and your spirit guides, etc. So you could also be receiving a lot of like clear, open communication from your guides in regards to this too, okay? But like it's up to us and our free will to trust in the messages, the signs, the synchronicities, because for who this is for, your spirit guides in the universe are showing you left and right that you're very held, you're very supported, that you're safe, that they're with you, you know, that, you know, you're strong, you've got this, like surrender, release, whatever it is, you know, and a lot of it is just fear. It's fear. So there is a lot of like fear stuff that's been bubbled up, okay, that is been maybe triggered, okay, like, but it's just an opportunity for us to go, I've learned the lesson here. I'm not gonna let this overtake me. I'm not gonna let this bring me down. You know, it's, again, it's not easy, which is why so many people, right, they, the fear controls them, you know what I mean? And we have risen above that, where we're like, the fear isn't gonna control me anymore. The fear is an illusion. The fear stems from deeper things, you know, like I'm surrendering, like it's all the things, right? So, okay, what I wanna, this is not gonna be like a long message, but let's go ahead and pull a couple tarot cards here, okay? So see what the tarot wants to add to this. Your third eyes are super strong right now. Okay, so like, there's like an energy, a very strong energy right now of things like instant manifestation, like big manifestations, you know, all the things, right? Like the eclipse portal, the eclipses, like they help like in such a powerful way, like to realign us and to help us clear what needs to go and to eclipse in what needs to come in, right? So all of this is because things are happening, like Archangel Michael says, allow these miracles to occur, because we can single-handedly block by being in fear and, you know, like if we submit to the illusion and the fear and like all that, right, we can literally create that resistance and block what we're asking for to come in. So that's why this message is here, because things are occurring, miracles are occurring, blah, 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 infinite abundance, obstacles being removed. But you also have to co-create that with them, right? Okay. Okay, the strength card, yeah. Tapping into divine strength, asking for divine strength. Like you're being infused with it, but it's also tapping into your own divine strength, you know? Like, I am strong, I am fierce, I am capable, you know what I mean? I'm a superhero, you know, all the things, okay? I feel like, too, that there is, like, a lot of fearful energies being projected at you guys, too. So, you know, you could be experiencing that too, like people who are in those lower states of consciousness, or, you know, it's literally like, you know, that like your light irritates their demons, which, you know, it's like if you're like in a higher vibration, you could be very triggering to people in lower frequencies, you know what I mean? And the way that a lot of people like act is they attack or they project, or, you know, they try to like, you know, belittle you or bully you, or, you know, like, you guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. And it's like, no, right? Okay. So here we go. What else do we want to add to this? Six of Wands. Victory after a long battle. Victory after the battle. Like, this is a time of victory for so many of you, right? You've overcome so much, but this is literally the message of, you know, first of all, this is a yes card. So it's saying yes to this message, but it's letting you know, like, you're in this victory energy, even if you can't physically see it yet. Okay. But that's literally like, you got to trust in the process right now. You got to trust in the process. And it's like, we know that you've been trusting, and we know that you've been moving through so much, and we know it hasn't been easy, and we know so many feel like they're at like a breaking point and something's got to give. But like I said, you know, it gets we can feel that energy when we're quantum leaping, you know. It's because big changes are occurring, as within, so without, you know. A time of victory, straight up a time of victory. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. There's the fear, there's the miser, there's the lack mentality. I've got a penny pinch, I can't spend money, you know. There's that fear around with the relationship of money and finances, you know, things like that. Okay, so again, it's letting this go, not being like, so, you know. And I know a lot of that is family patterns and lineage. Like, your parents were the same way, your grandparents are the same way, your great grandparents were the same way, you know. Lack mentality around money. We got a penny pinch, we can't afford this, we're broke, whatever the case, you know what I mean? And so on a deeper level in your subconscious programming, that's been the vibe, right? So it takes a great deal of strength and power and trust and faith within yourself and the divine to let that go. Okay, so whatever we're holding on to still related to the material realm, money, finances, whatever you're still holding, right? Let it go. Let it go, let it flow, let it go, let it flow. Surrender your concerns and allow the miracles to unfold. Okay. All right, what else? I'm also like getting unexpected money, like with this miracles and with Ganesh here, you know, like obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing, but he speaks of infinite abundance. You know, where do we still have fear around our abundance, right? Whether it's money abundance, you know, health abundance, love abundance, whatever it is. Let's get one more, please, from the tarot. The Empress. It's funny, you guys, because she was on the bottom of the deck when I first picked up the tarot. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. She is the wealthiest, richest queen of all the lands, just like her counterpart, the King of Pentacles, right? So this speaks of very, 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 very abundant energy for both of them to show up together. Like, Spirit is being very clear. There's very open, clear communication here. Okay? Like, you are safe. Your angels stand close. We are with you. We're helping to remove these obstacles. You just need to keep self-loving. You need to have that faith. She's in that she's in the receiving energy, you know, divine feminine. You know, she's fully abundant. This is all about abundance and the birth of new cycles. And, you know, she's very abundant. She's the richest queen of all the lands. She's all the queens rolled into one, right? So it just lets you know, like, you're in this massive level up and things are flowing, even if you haven't physically seen them yet, okay? So I don't know who needs to hear this, right? But I know whoever comes here, you know, you guys are the ones that needed this message, okay? So again, this is that quantum leap. It's literally, you know, and for a lot of you guys, you're leaping from the Queen of Pentacles into that Empress energy, which is even more abundance and more of that, like, you're in a receiving energy. So it's literally like, you know, be in the energy of receiving, be in the energy of trust, okay? There's a lot of love flowing in too. There's a lot of things flowing in that expand your heart chakra even more. All right, let's get one more, please. Let's get one more. The Ace of Pentacles. Like, you cannot make this stuff up. Look, Magician's on the bottom of the deck. You hold all the power. It's all about what you're manifesting, you know, like, you are the magician, okay? So you can either create this or you can create more of this. The choice is always ours. That is our free will, okay? So that's why this message was coming through, because literally, like, miracles and all this huge abundance that you've been manifesting is about to start flowing in and hitting. If it's not already, you will see it. April's going to be a very abundant month. It's a sudden increase, okay, in your life. But you also have the power, like I said, to, you know, to make delays and to create resistance, right? So, all right, yeah, see, divine timing. But look, it's the fruits of your labor. It's harvest. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Your pentacles are ready to be picked. The fruit is ready. Okay. All right. So, and this is huge. This is like big offers, big opportunities, like stuff that's like long lasting, stuff that creates huge stability, makes you feel more grounded, you know, money increases. It's like all the things, but it's also a new beginning, right? This could also be, you know, a solid offer in love and, you know, things like that. Okay. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys so much. Let me know in the comments, you know, like, you know what, like, affirm to yourself. I receive miracles. I am receiving miracles. I allow miracles to come into my life, right? I am a miracle, so miracles come to me, right? I allow the miracles to come to me. Miracles are occurring for me, right? Okay. So anyways, you guys, I send love. If you guys want to connect with me one-on-one, you can find my reading options and spiritual services in the description box below. I also have pinned in the comments below a video for our Magdalene code retreat in southern France this September. So excited, you guys. We still have spaces available. Payment plans are available. There is a big discount if you like pay half up front. You know, but I explain like all the things, and I explain like who I'm co-hosting with and who they are, and just like, you guys, like, this is like a next level beautiful you know, Magdalene lineage of the rose initiation, coming back to the lineage of the rose. But it's also like literally everyone is being certified in level 1 and level 2 of Stellar and John, who is the divine couple that I'm co-hosting with. They've been doing these sacred Magdalene retreats all over the world for the last 10 years. but they have a very special training, and it's the White Flame Temple training. And I've been wanting to get certified in this quantum. It's quantum healing on a very powerful level. So anyways, I've been wanting to get certified with them in that for like a year now, but it just hasn't happened. So I'm really excited for everyone to, you know, be certified for this and experience this. And you can literally come back home from France and start working with your clients in the White Flame technology. It's quantum technology. Like this is the meat and potatoes of like a lot of like, you know, like when you think of like the priestess and the work that they did, or the high priest, you know what I mean? Like it was on an energetic level, on a big level in the quantum, and you know what I mean? The higher realms and right? So anyways, it's just so cool. And then plus just like this whole retreat is just so beautiful, next level. So I can't wait. I'm so excited. And those of you guys who have already signed up, like you guys, like we are, yeah, I'm just so excited for all of us. But anyways, so if you want to hear more, you're interested, etc., click on the video pinned in the comments below and watch the video, and then it explains like how to proceed. Okay. So anyways, you guys, I love you. Have a beautiful day. Also, John, who is the, you know, sacred divine masculine counterpart to Stellar, who we're doing the retreat with, he is holding space and opening space for the divine masculines. So if you're a divine masculine tuning in and you just feel like you need another divine masculine to connect to, that, you know, will understand what you're going through, that can help like guide you or whatever it is, you could reach out, and I will via email to me, and I will forward you to John. And yeah, so okay, you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you, mi amors. I'm like, is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So let me know in the comments how this resonates. Everything is fine, you guys. You are held. You are safe. And that's the biggest thing. It feels like it's really hard. Even though you know the things, it feels like it's been really hard for you to stay in alignment with that. You know, trust, and I trust in the divine and the divine plan, and I know everything is always working out for me, you know. But when life throws us curveballs in the physical realm, it can be really hard. Okay, so honor your journey and honor the fact that this is difficult. A lot of the times it's very difficult. There's been a lot of resistance, but the bigger the pain, the bigger the purpose, right, mi amors? So anyways, I love you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.